Hello, welcome back to another video. Sorry for the poor lighting today, but I'm filming at like 11:30 at night, so there's not a lot of natural light, and this room is just kind of dark. But yeah, I'm in my parents' house right now. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I've been doing a little bit of shopping, and I thought I would just share that with you and do like a fun little haul. So that's it here. I hope you like it. I'm going to start with the books. I have a very big pile. So the first one in our pile is the Penguin Lessons by Tom Mitchell. My sister passed this on to me, and it's a true story about a man who like kind of adopts a penguin while he's living in Argentina. I'm not sure. I'm going to read you the blurb. On holiday in Uruguay, Tom Mitchell rescues a penguin from an oil slick, only to find that the bird then refuses to leave his side. Tom has little choice but to smuggle his new companion across the border, through customs and into Argentina, where he teaches in a boys' boarding school. Juan Salvador, as Tom names the penguin, soon becomes the school rugby team's mascot, the housekeeper's confidant, the host at Tom's parties, and the most remarkable swimming coach in history. This plunky penguin transforms the lives of everyone he meets, in particular one young homesick schoolboy. And as for Tom, he discovers a true friend like no other. That just sounds so great, so I'm excited to read that. Then we went to the charity shop, which is sadly closing down, but I got 9 books for €3, so it was about 33 cents per book. First, I got the Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. I read this when I was like 14 maybe, and it really moved me, and it's one of those books that I've like carried with me, and I've wanted to reread, but the copy that I read originally was my mom's, I think, and my sister is the one who has that with her. So we were actually talking about it in the car on the way to the bookstore, and when I found it, I was like, okay, here we are. And it's brand new. You can see like the spine's not cracked or anything. It's in really good condition. And I really like this sort of plaid cover. I don't know. It looks pretty. And this is the 60th anniversary edition. Next, I got the Memory Keeper's Daughter by Kim Edwards. And this, I bought it because it reminded me of a book that I read last year, or the beginning of this year, last year, which was called The Time Traveler's Wife, and I don't know why, it just like kind of reminded me of that, even though it's not by the same author and it's like not the same thing, but it just, yeah. It should have been an ordinary birth, the start of an ordinary happy family, but the night Dr. David Henry delivers his wife's twins is a night that will haunt 5 lives forever. For though David's son is a healthy boy, his daughter has Down syndrome. And, in a shocking act of betrayal whose consequence only time will reveal, he tells his wife their daughter died while secretly entrusting her care to a nurse. As grief quietly tears apart David's family, so a little girl must make her own way in the world as best she can. I thought that sounds absolutely grim, because why would a father do that? But also I feel like it would be really moving and something important. I don't know if I'm going to love it or hate it. Next, I got this one, which is kind of in not great shape. At least it looks a little bit tattered here. And it has these stickers and it's kind of ripped at the top. But underneath, because it's a hardcover, and this is the thing that I love about buying hardcovers secondhand, is that even if the dust jacket is terribly like old and rusty, the underneath is still brand new. It does have a little chip there, but I mean, I paid 33 cents for it, so it's not like I can be really picky. But it'll look beautiful on my shelves, and I really liked the cover underneath. And this is called Christmas Cakes and Mistletoe Nights by Carol Matthews. I don't know. It's probably just some kind of chick lit or romance or something, but I thought it was sweet. I love Christmas, so I thought I would save this for Christmas and read it at that time, and it would just be like nice and cozy. Faye and Danny are madly in love, and it's all Faye's ever dreamed of. But she left everything, including the delightful cake shop she used to run, to be with Danny on his cozy canal boat, the Dreamcatcher. And as she soon finds out, making delicious cakes on the water isn't always smooth sailing. Then Faye gets a call from her friends, a call that sends her back to where it all began, back to where she first met Danny, back to her friends and the cake shop in the garden. And it will be hard being away from Danny, but their relationship is strong enough to survive, isn't it? Faye soon falls happily back in love with her passion for baking, especially now she's on dry land again, and starts to wonder if she ever should have left. With Christmas around the corner, she is determined that her friends will have a very merry time. But does that mean even more time away from Danny? Can Faye really get everything she ever wanted in Christmas cakes and mistletoe nights? I don't know. It sounds like a very basic romance. Next, I got this one called Room by Emma Donoghue. And this is based on it is fiction, but it's based on a true story of a boy who was born in a cell kind of thing where his mom had been kidnapped and the boy's father is the kidnapper and everything he's ever known is that place, that room. Jack is 5 and excited about his birthday. He lives with his ma in room, which has a locked door and a skylight and measures 11 feet by 11 feet. He loves watching TV and the cartoon characters he calls friends, but he knows that nothing he sees on screen is truly real. Only him, Ma, and the things in the room. Until the day Ma admits that there's a world outside. Told in Jack's voice, Room is the story of a mother and son whose love lets them survive the impossible. Unsentimental and sometimes funny, devastating yet uplifting, Room is a novel like no other. My sister has read it and she said that it was a really good book. So I thought I would give it a go. And this is also a hardcover and it's just a black under the dust jacket with silver lettering in the side. Next I got this one, which is called The Lost Book of Salem. Apparently this is a series. I've already been researching it. It's series. And this is the first one in the series. We'll see if I like it or not. And there's quite a bit of gold foiling. I don't know if you can see it very well around here, but a lot of it is faded. And I don't know if that's the original purpose or not. There is quite a lot of fading on the spine and a little bit of cracking. But again, 33 cents. And this is by Catherine How? I'm not sure how you say that. I watched today as Giles Corey was pressed to death between the stones. He had lain so for 2 days mute. With each stone they told him he must plead, lest more stones be added. But he only whispered, more weight. Standing in the crowd, I found Goodwife Dane, who, as the least stone lowered, went white, gripped my hand and wept. Salem Town, 16th September 1692. While clearing out her grandmother's cottage for sale, Connie Goodwin finds parchment inscribed with the name Deliverance Dane. And so she steps into a mystery that dates from 1692 in Salem and the infamous witchcraft trials. Nothing is entirely as it seems, and when Connie unearths the existence of Deliverance's spellbook, the physic book, the situation takes on a menacing edge as interested parties reveal their desperation to find this precious artifact at any cost. What secret does the physic book contain? What magic is scrawled across its parchment pages? Connie must race to answer these questions and reveal the truth about Salem's women before an ancient family curse fulfills its dark and devastating prophecy. I don't know, that just sounded like fun. Next, I got this one called The Believers, and the entire front cover is just gold foiling, which is beautiful. And this is by Zoe Heller, and on the side it's like this turquoise kind of color. Real pretty. When Audrey makes a devastating discovery about her husband, New York radical lawyer Joel Litvinoff, she is forced to re-examine everything she thought she knew about their 40-year marriage. Joel's children will soon have to come to terms with this unsettling secret themselves, but for the meantime, they are trying to cope with their own dilemmas. Rosa, a disillusioned revolutionary, is grappling with a newfound attachment to Orthodox Judaism. Carla, an unhappily married social worker, is falling in love with an unlikely suitor at the hospital where she works. Adopted brother Lenny is back on drugs again. In the course of battling their own demons and each other, every member of the family is called upon to decide what, if anything, they still believe in. I don't know. It sounds like a family drama. And I got this one, which is called Dead Gorgeous by Peter Lovesey. I also think this is a series. I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't really figure it out. Rose and Antonia had a good war. As WAAF plotters, they had all the excitement and independence of a difficult and dangerous job. and all the fun of being two women on an RAF base. Peacetime is a disappointment. There is rationing, shortages, and nothing to do. Rose's war hero husband has turned into a brutal lout, and Antonia, bored with her rich manufacturer, wants to move to America with her lover. Neither can afford a divorce, but what are plotters for if not to plot? And Antonia's ruthless scheme would give them both what they want. If Rose doesn't lose her nerve, they could get away with murder. I don't know. Apparently they made a TV series out of this. I thought it sounded like a fun mystery. Next, I got this one, which is called The Time of My Life by Cecilia Ahern. It's in quite bad condition. You can see there, like, yeah, it's like in quite bad condition. But, oh, and look at the inside. Oh my god, so pretty. But look at this cover. It's purple. Look at it. And then, oh, it's so pretty. Lying on Lucy Silchester's carpet one day when she returns from work is a gold envelope. Inside is an invitation to a meeting with life, her life. It sounds peculiar, but Lucy's read about this in a magazine. Anyway, she can't make the date. She's much too busy despising her job, skipping out on her friends, and avoiding her family. But Lucy's life isn't what it seems. Some of the choices she's made and stories she's told aren't what they seem either. From the moment she meets the man who introduces himself as her life, her stubborn half-truths are going to be revealed in all their glory, unless she learns to tell the truth about what really matters to her. Lucy Silchester has an appointment with her life, and she's going to have to keep it. Touching, warm, funny, and poignant, Cecilia Ahern's new novel explores what happens when you stop paying attention to your life. Who knows? Could be fun. And if it's not great, then it's still a beautiful book on my shelf, so win-win for me, I guess. And the last book that I got was this one, which is called The Flower Net by Lisa C. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I'm not sure, but I think this is also a series. On a January morning in Beijing, a child skating on a frozen lake finds the corpse of a white man under the ice. Liu Hulan, a woman detective, is assigned to head what will be a delicate investigation. The murder victim is the son of the American ambassador. Thousands of miles away, David Stark, an assistant U.S. attorney, boards the China Peony, a barely seaworthy freighter carrying hundreds of illegal immigrants to America. On board, he finds the badly decomposed body of a Red Prince, a child of one of China's top officials. The murderers appear to have nothing in common until rare plant fibers are found to be coating the respiratory tracts of both victims, and the Chinese and American governments agree to work together. Named for a method of Chinese fishing in which a fisherman throws a hand-woven net into the air where it opens like a flower, settles on the surface of the water, sinks into the dark depths, and surreptitiously makes its catch. The flower net contains all of the same elements: beauty, intrigue, romance, and death. I love a murder mystery, and this just sounded great. And now we're moving on to other things. So now things that I bought at the flea market pretty much, and things that I got here and there. I got 2 Studio Ghibli DVDs. This one is, I'm not sure what the name is in English. Oh, Grave of the Fireflies. And I paid €2 for this, which is good. And I also got this one, which is called Porco Rosso, I think. And I remember seeing this as a child, and like I saw the pig and I was like, okay, I have to get this. And again, this was €2 as well. Then I got some fabric. This is just a little, I don't know how much it measures actually. I didn't measure, but it's folded in half, so it's quite a good length of fabric. And I got this from one of my mom's friends for €3, I think, and this will be good to make like book sleeves and other things that I feel like making with that. Then I also have this little bracelet that I got in Spain, and it has a little unicorn charm. Some bowls. I got a couple in this navy with like, it has like a white polka dotted texture, and I got 2 in the same texture kind of pattern but in red, and these were, I think it was €1.50 per bowl, which I thought was pretty good. And then we come to things that I bought at the mall today. First I bought these trousers, which are this cool like gingham pattern, and they're kind of cropped, which means that they fit me perfectly. And these are from a store called Lefties, and the back is like elasticated, which I thought was great. And these were $5.99 on the sale, which was great. Everything else that I'm showing you I got from Primark. So these are a set, and these were €6. And the shorts are just like a gingham kind of pattern in cotton. And then the top is a pink little t-shirt, which has 2 cherries on it. And it says Mon Chéri with like glitter kind of. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, I'm happy that I got some PJs because honestly, I sweat so much at night and I go through pajamas like no one's business, and I can't like wash them fast enough kind of thing. So I need a few more pairs. Then I got another set which is really cute as well, and the shorts are in this kind of turquoisey and they have like koalas sleeping on them. I thought that was really, really cute. And the top set is the same turquoisey color, and it's kind of like a halter. Is that what this is called? I'm not sure. And then in the pocket there's a sleeping koala, and it says barely awake. You know I love a good pun. I got a new swimsuit for the summer, I guess, and it's this kind of like clementine color, and it's a kind of textured fabric, and the back has adjustable straps, which I thought was great. And this was on the sale for €5, which I thought was really, really good. So I got that. I didn't try it on, but I think it's gonna fit. It'll be fine. Speaking of unicorns, I got some unicorn slippers. Look at them, they're so cute. I'm so excited about these. I got this little bandana, which is just a pink one, and this was €2, which I thought was great. Then, the thing that I'm most excited about, I got a set of those microfiber makeup cleansing towels. These are reusable. I made a video about this just now, so you will have heard me talk about it. And these are so soft. So it's a set of 3 of these, like much bigger ones, and you can wash them in the washing machine once you're done. And there's a white one, a gray one, and this soft pink one. And this set was €4 for 3, which is a really good price. These will replace makeup wipes, and they will last me a really long time, I hope. So I'm really, really excited about these. We're nearing the end. I think I forgot some things that I had a list, but I forgot the list at home, so that was useful. But yeah, then I got some setting spray. This is the same that I was using before, that I got from there before as well. And this was €5, and it's the matte one, but I feel like it's a lot heavier than the one I got last time. And it says here on the side that it's cruelty-free. Everything that I've got from Primark makeup-wise has been decent, and like I've enjoyed using it, so I don't mind. And I really like the smell of this. But this bottle feels a lot nicer than the one that I got before. Like the cap is a lot thicker, the plastic's a lot thicker, and it just has this like it's just heavier, like it just has a better weight to it. The mister is a lot nicer than the other one, so I'm really happy with that. And the last thing in here is a little box of bobby pins, because you know how it is. You buy bobby pins, you use them for a while, and then they slowly start getting lost, and then you don't have them anymore. And the thing I really like about getting them from Primark is that they come in this like hard plastic case that you can use to carry them around. So if you're traveling, you can put a few bobby pins in here with some hair elastics, whatever, and they're all together, and it's just a little bit harder for them to get lost. And this was €1.50. And that's it. Now to put everything in my suitcase. I hope you enjoyed this little haul. Not little, like great haul. I'm really happy about the stuff that I got. I know I did forget a few things, and there's things that I wanted but I couldn't find. I'm gonna go now because I need to go to sleep because I'm traveling back to home tomorrow. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the stuff that I got. I hope you enjoyed going on this journey with me. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like and a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done that already. It would mean everything to me. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!